Hi everyone, and welcome to the Inside Guide podcast. My name is Marion, and my mission is to help you to open your mind to new possibilities and uncover your true potential. I help you to empower your life and improve your relationship with yourself. If you like the message that I try to share with the world, the best way to support the podcast is to share it with your friends, subscribe to the show, and rate it 5 stars on iTunes. Thank you for being here, and let's begin. Hi everyone, and welcome to the Inside Guide. Welcome to this new episode, and as always, today I am super thrilled to be with you for this topic that is really important to me. It is a topic that I wanted to talk with you since a while. And so, as you know, today we're talking about the power of intention and why setting intention is really important for your personal growth. Personally, setting intention was such a huge process that helped me, and it really helped me to take back control of my life. So, often we have a feel like life just goes by. Life goes quick, time flies, we have no control over it. Like, oh my God, it's already the end of the year. Wow, I haven't seen it. And we can have this feeling that we don't enjoy enough what's happening to us. This is how setting intentions really helped me. So you might know it or not, but I traveled for a very long time, and my spiritual journey really started in South America. I really had the opportunity to get to know the shamanism culture and to connect more to nature, and setting intention is such a huge part of everything about shamanism culture. And I was in Colombia a few years ago. I was doing a volunteering in a permaculture farm, and this is where I really started to set intention and to recognize how setting intentions was powerful. For everything they were doing, they were always acknowledging what they were doing. They were setting intentions for just the smallest little seeds they were planting, and it was very, very powerful. So you might have heard already this notion of intention, especially if you are familiar with yoga, breathwork, any practice that enhance awareness, self-awareness. So let's start, and let's begin by talking about what is intention. So intention is the fact to have in mind a purpose or a plan. To me, it is really to remember what you are doing and why you're doing it. I believe that one of the biggest problems in our society is our lack of awareness. And when you are intentional in your life, you focus on the moment. You focus on what you are doing, who you are, and why you're doing it. Setting intentions also requires presence along the way, checking inside as you work on the outside. And I believe that people might feel unhappy because they are not connected. They are not connected with themselves, with their emotions, with their bodies. They are not connected with what they do. They are not connected with their goals. And as most of people say, time flies. And the thing is that most of people don't take even 5 minutes to reconnect with their inner world. They live their lives on autopilot mode without knowing it. When you set intentions, you're focused and you're clear. The problem is that often intention is misunderstood and confused with expectation. Many people believe that if they set intention, they will be disappointed. So they don't. And I believe that it's important to understand the difference between expectation and intention. So expectation is really linked to results. So a good example would be if you go to yoga, you might have heard the yoga teacher saying, okay, let's set an intention for this practice. A good example of expectation would be to think, all right, today I want to release any stress and any negativity. This is not intention. It's an expectation. Why? Simply because when I do this, I expect that result. I expect that at the end of the practice, I will be less stressed and I will have released any negativity. The thing is that if I don't have this result, then I experience frustration. I experience disappointment. I experience irritation. And what's happening is that I start to judge myself, to feel guilty. I might even start to think, oh, it didn't work. I've done something wrong, etc. Or even worse, all along the practice, you repeat within yourself, I need to relax, I need to relax, I need to relax. And you're such in control of your practice. And really this expectation, any kind of expectation leads to anxiety and guilt. We need to remember and to understand that expectation never leads to well-being. Anytime that you expect something in a practice, in a day, in your relationship, anything, you will always be exposed to frustration, disappointment, and guilt. So instead of expecting something, instead of setting false intention, instead of setting expectation, I really invite you to set intentions. Intentions are so wonderful and powerful because it's linked to the process rather than results. Intention is the way you want to live something. It's the way you want to support yourself during a process. For example, if I go back to this yoga practice, you can set an intention such as, I want to feel it all. I want to feel anything. I want to feel it all. Anything that is within myself during that practice. Yeah, and like an amazing intention for yourself that you could set would be, I welcome everything within myself. Can you see the difference of expectation and intention? What matters isn't the expectation that you have about a practice, a day, a relationship, whatever. What matters is the intention that you bring to this relationship, to this day, to this practice. And really, intention will change the way you experience your relationships, your day, or your practice. It creates way much less frustration and disappointment. Because when we set intentions, we are less focused on results and expectation. We are more focused on the path that we are walking on. So really, intention is a heart formulation and not a formulation from the ego. Expectation is often an ego's formulation because expectation is very linked to filling up your needs, to filling up your need of certainty, your need of being loved, your need of being recognized, your need of being seen, etc. On the other hand, intention comes from the heart. When you set intentions, you are connected even deeper to the present moment, to what you live. You are more connected with yourself and truth. What is important to remember, I believe, is that with intention, there is this notion of letting go of the result that we want to reach. Whether I reach the result or not, it doesn't matter. Because I know that I've done my best on this path. I let go of my need to control. I don't even try to control. So really, intention can help you to live your life completely differently. Why? Because intention directs your focus. The intentions I set for a relationship, for a day, for a practice will lead the way I focus on it. It will lead the way I live this experience. For example, if I set the intentions of, okay, when I get up today, I focus on what is beautiful in my life. Automatically, it will direct the interest, the attention, and the focus I will put on my day. I will necessarily see way much more the little details that makes my life beautiful, even more than usually. And it's the little things like I walk down the street and a kid smiles at me. So it's important to acknowledge that our attention governs our emotions. If I focus on what makes me feel good, then I will feel good. On the other hand, if I focus on what makes me feel bad, I will feel bad. I know that it can sound very logical, but at the same time, I kind of want to ask you, how often in your day do you focus? Do you put your attention on what makes you feel good? So intention governs your attention, and your attention has an impact on your emotions. This is how powerful it is. The other thing that is really wonderful about intention is that it creates link. There's a notion of connection with yourself, with others, and with nature, even with the universe. For example, at the very beginning of this episode, I told you about the volunteering that I've done in Colombia and all the rituals of intention that they had, and it really helped me to connect to nature, to remember that nature is a gift, really. Anytime, as I told you, that they planted a little seed, they were doing it with all their hearts. And it really helped me to remember that, without nature, I don't have food and I need food. And this experience really helped me to realize that most of things that we don't do it first off with our hearts, and we don't do it with awareness. We do things whilst we are busy thinking of something else. We are barely in the present moment. We don't do things with strong intention. Really, it's so powerful to do something and remember why you're doing it. You will do that same thing so much differently. You have no idea. And I'm talking about nature or yoga, but it can be for anything. It can be for your job. It can be for any kind of relationship. It can be for your day, for your life, anything. So intention creates link. There's really this notion of connection with nature, with the universe, but also with myself. For example, if an intention that I set a lot whilst I was traveling was, okay, today I focus on compassion and love. Today I am love, I am compassion. And it really helped me to connect to those parts within myself, because it is here. It is in all of us. We all have parts of compassion and love, but we just need to focus on it. It also helped me to connect with others. A good intention will be, and it's something that I tell myself sometimes, today I see what is only beautiful in others. And it really helped me to connect to those parts in others. So intention avoids and prevents dissociation. When I set intention, I know why I do things. I gain clarity on the path I am walking on. I reconnect to myself, I reconnect to others, and I reconnect to the universe. Intention also allows us to vibrate higher. It increases our energy vibration, and this is why it's such an important component of the law of attraction. If I focus on love, therefore I will vibrate love, and I will attract it. If I focus on fear, therefore I will vibrate fear, therefore I will attract fear. If there's one thing that I want you to remember and to live with from this episode, is really that setting intention is making your day, your relationship, your practice, whatever, more aware. When you set intention, you live more consciously. And that's what I want for you. You become more aware of what is already in your life. You put more awareness, energy, and impulse on this. From the moment when you start to live an intentional life, you'll become more aware. You will live less on autopilot mode. You will have less this feeling of lack of control. So really, the tip today is to set intentions. Set intentions in your life. Start to live an intentional life. Think about the path more than the result, and do it for yourself. When you start to feel guilt or frustration, because it can happen, for example, if you set intention to only see what's beautiful in your life, and that day for some reason it's hard for you and you don't judge yourself, okay? No judgment. You're doing your best. So be kind with yourself. Be patient. Just the fact of trying, of doing it, that's such a powerful thing. So be proud of it and give yourself love. Set intentions for everything. For your relationship, for food, for your day, for yoga, for your job, for everything. Bring awareness with you. And I want to finish this episode with a quote that I found on the internet, and I think it's really inspiring. When you have clarity of intention, the universe conspires with you to make it happen. So that's it, guys. I hope that it helped you somehow. I hope that you liked this episode and that it really inspired you to set more intentions, to live your life with more awareness. And if you liked it, feel free to come and DM me and tell me. I'm always happy to connect with you. So take care of yourself, and I see you next week. If you listen to the Inside Guide, it's because you know that you have an extraordinary life to live, a life that is meaningful and impactful. It is my mission and my passion to help you creating it. If you like the show, then you will love my coaching program. I will guide you to make your unconscious conscious so you can get rid of your automatic behavior and start to adopt new thoughts and attitudes that support your life's choices, so you can start to gain self-confidence and feel yourself moving towards the life of your dreams. If you are interested, follow the link in the description and visit my website to book a free 30-minute discovery call.